Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, King Charles III was in this country, and we have talked about his visit here, all the events that took place. Of course, he made his way back to his country. But despite talking about everything, the fact remains that when the king made his way to this country, Gachagwa was trending. From the first day up to the last day, Gachagwa was still trending. Everyone, instead of talking about the king, Ruto, or someone else, they were talking about Rigathi Gachagwa. So, the first time Gachagwa met with the king, it was somewhere in Mombasa. We were checking on the kind of introduction Ruto gave to the king about Gachagwa. Remember, Gachagwa is his deputy, second in command. But for those who got a chance or a privilege to listen to that video or watch the clip on the kind of introduction Ruto gave to Gachagwa to the king, it was uncouth. It was a kind of disrespect, not formal introduction. While introducing Gachagwa to the king, Ruto referred to Gachagwa as Rigiji. Who is Rigiji? So when the king is going back to UK, he knows there is a deputy president in Kenya called Rigiji, or someone called Rigiji in Kenya, but not Rigathi Gachagwa. You know, this is like Gachagwa introducing Ruto to address people, then he referred to Ruto as Zakayo. This kind of introduction ni ile kama yenye mtu anapeanga his household or her household, kind of last minute and almost forgotten. If you check on that reaction and the kind of is a roadside introduction. I wanted to watch this video shortly and very keenly, just to see the kind of introduction Ruto is giving to Gachagwa before the king. Then you tell me, is everything okay in Kenya kwanza? Mambo kwa State House iko sawa? Harambee Annex iko sawa? Or there is something? Listen to this.
He was not there the other day.
Now, we are continuing with this Punchline discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, if you were asked a simple question to describe the kind of introduction Ruto made about Gachagwa before the king, you explain, how was the introduction? I think you can do that one in the comment section. You tell me, what kind of introduction was that? I see humiliating introduction. Gachagwa was simply humiliated, and that's why his smile was just faked. It was a fake smile. This was a disrespectful introduction. He disrespected Gachagwa. It is just a sweet introduction. Just on the way, a by the way introduction. It is an informal introduction. So what kind of memory the king will go with about Gachagwa? The fact is that the king will go home with more fond memory of someone like Musalia Mudavadi, but not Gachagwa. Sababu ni kama alikuwa amefichwa, anakuja the last minute, it's like Ruto alipanga tu mambo ikuwe hivyo. Because you tell me, Did you heard Ruto introducing Mudavadi as Mudividi or Madividi? Because that is his nickname. He did not do that. It was formal, and Mudavadi was given a mandate to take care of the king around. Ni kama yeye ndiye alikuwa tu next to the king there to be just there on behalf of William Ruto. But Gachagua is like a guest who was an uninvited guest, unwanted guest. It's like he get crushed. Hakutarajiwa na hakualikwa. He just came in to get crushed. Kwa hivyo hata hakuwa kwa mpangilio. And that's why they gave him that sweet introduction. This is so humiliating. And I want to conclude with this kind of invitation to confirm to you that Gachagua was not invited to that event. Gachagua forced himself to be in that event. He forced himself to be in Mombasa. He forced his way to reach out to William Ruto. He forced himself to meet the king, but he was not in the program. If he was in the program, then this was not the right kind of introduction he would get. So Ruto was not happy with him going to Mombasa. He could have kept himself busy elsewhere, like hosting another or chairing another sub-cabinet committee, like what he did in the beginning. So the fact also is that Ruto is not comfortable with Gachagua, and that's why he's giving him a street introduction. Thus I cannot mention his name officially. You might take it simple, but politically we read a lot into this. Because it has a meaning, it had a reason, it did not just happen. Haikufanyika tu. Kwa siasa lazima kila jambo liko kwa mpango. Hakuna mambo ya kusema I bumped to so and so. Everything is always organized to happen in that manner. So Ruto knew that that's how he's going to introduce Gachagua. Almost forgotten, like last minute introduction. So it's like, anasema he was not there the other day. Now ndiye amekuja. Alikuwa amefichwa ndio amefichuliwa. Hata hajafichuliwa, ametoroka. Akuje kuaibisha watu. So this was to tell Gachagua that you are not part of this. We did not invite you in this. You have no business being here. And that's why people are saying that there is no peace in Harambee Annex. There is something cooking there, and with time, it will start coming out. That is a discussion on the street now. There is something that might just happen, and the signs are telling. People are forcing to show smile. They are forcing to show that they are working together. But the reality is totally different. It even happened with the Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto. He tried to fake so many things. He forced his way even in when Uhuru went to Nyanza region. He forced his way. He get crushed. But a point reached when he could not continue to do that. That might be coming for Gachagua. Remember, Raila was invited at one point. I don't think that Ruto introduced Raila to the king as Agwambo or those other names zenye wanaitana huko. He did not. It was formal. He even had time to talk to Raila, but here Gachagua hii. Sasa hapo na mambo imefika. So going by this kind of scenarios that we are seeing, it tells you there is someone who do not like Gachagua. There is someone who's working to bring down Gachagua, and is doing so. And it's like everything is working. So when you see Gachagua moving close to William Ruto with the king there, just know this was not something that was planned, that Gachagua will be part of this. Gachagua simply forced himself to be on that event. So all is not good, all is not well. If you ask Ruto today, who would you want to be your successor indeed if he can serve second term? Na ni ngumu kufika huko, itakuwa mambo ya ajabu sana. I'm telling you, for Ruto to become president in 2027, itakuwa ni sawa na kama kutarajia ngamia apita kwa tundu ya sindano, ama kungojea meli katika uwanja wa ndege. It will not happen. Hata akijaribu kuiba itakuwa mambo mengine. But the fact remains that ukimuuliza whom do you wish to take over from you between Gachagua and Mudavadi, the obvious answer will be there. And that's the kind of connection he's trying to bring in here and give that prominent role to someone like Mudavadi when it comes to international connection, when he's bringing down Gachagua. So as he brings down Gachagua, he's elevating Musalia Mudavadi. And that tells you, you should know from today, William Ruto's deputy is not Gachagua. It is Musalia Mudavadi. When it comes to operation and other things and functionally, it is Mudavadi. But when it comes to the other issues, or let's say politically, Gachagua. But functionally, Mudavadi. Officially, in our constitution, and going by the oath of office, Gachagua. But the reality is totally different. Ruto has dumped Gachagua. It is clear. Kile kitu anangoja tu ni premium tia peke yake. He has no respect for Gachagua.